Hi, my name is Brennan, and I'm going to teach you how to solve the Rubik's Cube. The Rubik's Cube is a great trick to show your family, friends, and even your pets. So, to solve it gets a great reaction every single time, and you'll never get bored with it. And as you can see, I've marked some. Okay, Justin. Some things you need to know before we start solving it is that there are middle pieces on the cube. So, like this side is a green piece. So these will never move. So like this white piece, this Rubik's piece right there, will never be right here or anywhere on the cube but that spot. So that's one thing. And then the color of the middle piece on the side is the color that side is going to be. So like this middle piece is red, so that side will be red. It can't be orange, it can't be blue. So there are some opposites on the cube for some steps you need to know. So red is opposite of orange. Yellow is opposite of white. And blue is opposite of green. So now we can start with step one. Step one, you want to solve the white cross. To solve the white cross, what you want to do is you want to find an edge piece that has white on it. Now an edge piece is a piece on the cube that has two colors. So an edge piece that has white on it would be this piece right here. There's four of them on the cube. So there's this one, white and orange. There's this one, blue and white. And there's two up here that we're just going to mix up. So to solve the white cross, the goal is to try to get the color that's not white to match up with the middle piece on that side. So on this one, I'm going to start with orange and white. So to do that, the goal is to try to get it orange to match up with orange. So I want to get this right here. So to get that, I first want to bring this orange piece down to the bottom layer so I can turn it around and bring it up there. So to bring it down, that'd be easy. You just bring it down. And then what you can do now is turn it so it's one before the lined up with the orange. So that it's already right here. So orange is right here and this piece is in place. So because I want to get this up here, I want to do a simple algorithm. So I want to match up orange with orange first. So I would just simply bring that up. So now orange is matched up with orange. And then common sense says that if you bring the white up to the middle piece without disconnecting it, you can place that piece right there. So now that piece is set. So now you want to find, there's two more pieces that can be set. So there's one right here, blue and white. So this piece is already in its right spot, but it just needs to be oriented the other way because blue is matched up with blue and white is on that. So to flip that around, you can just bring that down and turn it away from where you want it because when we fix this side, we don't want to mess up this piece. So what we can do is we can do it like we place the other piece. So we want blue to connect with blue and white to connect with white. And then because we already moved this piece, it's a white corner edge piece, we have to bring that back up because if you pull something off, you have to put it back on. So now the last step for the white cross is this green piece. So you just want to do the same thing that we've been doing. And then you got the white cross. That's step one. Step two, we're going to finish the white base. To finish the white base, what we want to do is there's four white corners on the cube. So a white corner is a corner piece that has three colors, and so a white corner piece would be a corner piece that has white on it. So to do that, you want to find a corner piece with white, and here's one right here. It has red and green. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get the red and green by the red and green center pieces, because if we want that to match up with that, we want to have the green side being the green side and the red side being the red. So this is already in position, And when you have it like this, you want the white to be facing you. So right here, the white is facing the bottom part of the cube, and we don't want that. So the first step, if you have that, is to flip that white around, so it's facing you. So to do that, you can just simply turn that, so it flips it around, and you have to bring this back, and then bring that back up, because what we bring down, we bring back up. So now we can just bring that back to its right place. So now green is matched up with green, red's matched up with red, and white will soon be matched up with white. So to place the corner piece, it's really easy. You want to turn it away from where you want it. So I want it up here. So I want to turn it away from where I want it, because if I bring this down, that will flip it around again. So if I turn it away from where I want it, I can bring this down and bring this back so it connects with its edge piece. And then I can bring it back up, and that doesn't mess up our edge piece, and it places that corner. So you want to do that 3 more times. And so this corner is green and orange. So you would place, it's already facing me. The white is already facing us. It's not at the bottom. So you want to bring orange so it's connected with orange, and green so it's connected with green. And then we would place it like we normally would. And we want to do that 2 more times now. And here's one. It's already in its right spot. It's facing us. Blue is matched up with blue. Orange is matched up with orange. So we can place that. That's easy. And then we got one more piece. It's blue, red, and white. So if it's up here, it's where it wants to be, but it needs to be flipped around, oriented. So to get that like that, you want to bring it down, and as I said earlier, you have to bring it back away from where you want it, then bring that back up. Then you can bring it to where it's oriented, so blue's with blue, red's with red, and then we can place it like we normally would. And now you'll notice that we got our white side done, and all these colors are matched up with their centerpiece. So now we can go to step 2. And step 3. Step 3, we want to solve the middle layer. And this is, we can click it again. You can click it again too. So the middle layer is probably the hardest step of it all. So once you get past this, it's smooth for the rest of the way. So what we want to do to solve middle layers is we want to solve these pieces, these edge pieces, because we've already solved all this. So we want to solve these. So the first thing we want to do is we want to find an edge piece that doesn't have yellow. So because we've already used our edge pieces that have white, so we want to use our ones that have yellow, that don't have yellow, because yellow is the last step. So to find those, we want to find an edge piece. Like I said earlier, it's 2 colors. So this time we want to have it without yellow. So here's one right here. It's red and blue. I want to bring the color that's facing me, doesn't matter which one it is, so this one's blue. We don't want the bottom. We want to bring that color under its centerpiece. So I would bring blue under its centerpiece. Now, like I said, we want it right here, because red would be matched up with red and blue would be matched up with blue. So because I want to place this, I have to turn it away from where I want it. So turn it away from where I want it right here. So I would just turn it like that. And once you do that, you want to bring down the side that you didn't turn the edge piece to. So that would be the left side. And then you want to bring the edge piece back. And as you know, we just messed up our white. And that's supposed to happen. So to do that, we want to bring this up. And now we know our white's over here. And this is the easiest part of this step. You just want to place the corner like you normally would. So you place the corner. And when you do that, that places that edge piece. So that edge piece is now in its right spot. Now, there's 3 more to go. And just for the sake of you guys, I'm going to do it like without teaching anything. So otherwise we'll be sitting here for like 10 minutes. So once you solve that, you got the middle piece, and you'll know that all of them are matched up with their middle pieces, and the white side cannot, is still together. So when you do something like that, you want to make sure that what you've already solved gets back to where it was. Otherwise, you have to start that step over. So now we can go to step 4. Step 4, we're on the last layer, and it's the yellow cross. So our goal for this step is to try to get the yellow cross. So these steps are really short and easy. And when you look at your yellow side now, well, you want to flip it to the keyboard first. When you look at this side, you want to, there could be 4 possible positions that it could be in. There could be a dot of yellow. So like a dot of yellow would just be the middle piece, and then maybe some yellow corners around somewhere. You could have a line, which is just a straight line, maybe some corners. You could have an L, like I have, so it's like shaped with an L. Or you could already have the cross, which is what you want. So no matter what you have, you want to face it whatever way you want, and you want to do this algorithm until you get the cross, which might be like 2 or 3 times. So you would want to turn the front face to the right of you. You want to bring the right side up. Then you want to bring the top back so you can connect these whites. Never mind, I told you the wrong thing. So once you have this, you can bring the right side up, turn the top away from you. Then you can turn the white down. Then you can bring this back. Hang on. Okay, good. So what you want to do is you want to turn, I promise this will be right this time. You want to turn the front this way. You want, well, right. Then you want to bring the right up. Then the top this way. Then the right down. Then on this side, you want to connect this white back. So like that. And now you know that I have the line. So this is what the line looks like. And you want to keep on doing that algorithm until you get the right cross, which is this. So it doesn't matter what corners you have, you just want the cross. So now we go on to step 5. Step 5, you want to align the cross. So to align the cross, you want to, there's edge pieces on it. You want the edge pieces to just match up with your center pieces. This is really easy. And step 1, you just want to turn the top face of the cross until you have 2 sides that match. So like 2 edge pieces that match. So this edge piece is matched up with red, and this blue edge piece is matched up with its blue side. So what you want to do is, actually it's kind of funny because mine's already aligned, but for the algorithm that you would want to do is you would want to bring the right up, the top back, the top to the left twice. You want to bring the right down, bring the top back, and you just bring back that corner and bring it down. So you want to do that, and you want to do that one time, and then you can just turn the top that one time. So let me fix it back. Okay, so now what you want to do is, well, we can go on to step 6. I promise we're getting close. So you ready to press it? Step 6, this is the one before the last step. So you want to align the corners. So to align the corners, what you want to do is you want to do this algorithm. So, well, to align corners, that means that you want a corner of yellow to be in its right spot. Like I said, it would be blue, like this piece would be blue, would be matched with blue on that side. It doesn't matter how it's oriented, just make sure it's in the right spot where it needs to go. So once you do that, you can do this algorithm to align them. You want to bring the right up, then the top back, the top, the way you draw it up. And then you want to bring that back, bring that up. You want to bring the left up, the top to the left again, bring the right up, bring that back, and bring that down. And then you place that corner again. And then you turn the cross, because once you're at the yellow side, you always want to make sure you align the cross back again, otherwise you're never going to get solved. So the last step you want to do, you want to keep doing that until you have all your corners in the right spot. So I'm going to keep doing that. And soon you'll have all the corners in the right spot, and maybe you'll have a corner that's already placed. So we can go on to step 7 now. Okay, this is the last step, solving it. And solve it, you want to do one simple algorithm, and it doesn't matter how much you do it, it will solve eventually. And so what you want to do is, it's just like when we were aligning the cross. You want to bring the right up, the top twice, bring this back down, bring that back, bring the right up, and place the corner again. And then we want to do the same thing on the left side. So we want to turn, but this time we want to turn the top the same way we brought it up. So, and then we turn it back and place the corner. And then, hopefully after that, 2 corners will be placed. And now we have 2 more corners to place. So this step will solve, that will bring that to there. So you want to do that same thing. And now we'll have 1 corner placed, but that means it's closer. So, which is beautiful. So you want to do that same thing again. And now we'll have what you want to get. You want to have all corners messed up, which is surprise. And there's 2 ways these can be. You can have the yellows facing outwards or the yellows facing towards you. So we want all the yellows to be facing outwards. So to do that, if you have one pair that's doing that, you can just do that same algorithm. Like I said, you would do this over and over again. And it placed that side of yellows that was facing out. Now if you have ones that are facing towards you, you want to do that algorithm twice to face, because if you do it once, it faces it outwards, and then if you do it one more time, it would solve it. So you want to do that twice. And it would solve it. And you can go to the next slide. So, 1, great job, because you have to sit through that. But I challenge you to go home this week or next week or 2 years or 5 years, I don't care when, but try to pick up a Rubik's Cube that you might find in your attic, you might be at Target one day and you'll see one. I challenge you to get a Rubik's Cube and try to solve it. And trust me, you won't get it the first time. I did it. It took me about 5 weeks to learn. And so you won't get it the first time. You can press it again. You won't get it the first time, but maybe like the 3rd or 4th time you'll get it. And you just follow these steps, and you'll solve the Rubik's Cube. And like I said earlier, it's a great thing to show your family, friends, pets, grandparents, grandpa, principal, and it creates a great reaction every single time. So thank you.
All right, awesome job.